Hey there, and happy Thursday to you. I don't know when you're watching this. If you're watching it live, great. But if you happen to be catching this at some other time, today is December 1st, you all, and we have 31 days until the end of 2022. Oh my goodness. So this is Carline Conversations. My name is Kelly Williams. I'm a lifestyle management coach and I assist women to push beyond $10,000 a month consistently in their kingdom coaching businesses. So excited to be with you all today as we are continuing on in our series about essentials for kingdom coaching businesses. So I am so cold. It is freezing here in Cleveland, Ohio. It is 33 degrees right now. And although my truck, I left it outside of the garage parked in the sun on purpose, it is still freezing in here. And so I did just kind of start it up. So I'm waiting for the steering wheel heat to come on and the seat heat to come on and all the things. But anyways, enough about my circumstance today. I want to continue on, like I said, in this series of essentials for kingdom coaching businesses. I do want to make sure I pause to thank our sponsor, the Impeccable Impact Mentorship Community. You can check out the link in the bio where you are able to hop on into this community of kingdom-driven entrepreneurs. Alrighty. So, okay, we already talked about how to get more visibility and get in front of more clients and potential clients. We talked about what it looks like to convert those clients, and now we are talking about offers. And so I've talked about membership communities. I talked about I should know this. We're on 14 and my brain is mush. And it's after 2 p.m. If you know me, then you know that after 2 p.m., it all goes downhill. But anyways, check out the replays for the other things that I talked about all this week so far. Let's talk about one-on-one coaching today. All right. So I know a lot of coaches, when they first start out, or consultants, they start out with one-on-one clients, and there's nothing wrong with that. I did too for many, many years. I had one-on-one clients. Now, I was doing it all wrong. Because remember, when I started coaching, I fell into coaching and I didn't realize what I was doing for a very long time. And then I sought help. I got my help. I got my support. I got with somebody who was a lot wiser than me to help me figure this thing out. And one-on-one coaching, I still continue to do it, but it's a lot. So let me talk to you about one-on-one coaching. And you saw the look on my face. There's nothing wrong with it, but it can be a lot in your coaching business. Now, if you're just starting out, again, I know you might say, well, there's not a lot of people that are, they're not knocking down my door to work with me. And tomorrow we're going to talk about group coaching, but let's talk about one-on-one coaching and what that looks like. I feel, this is my opinion, I feel that it is a misconception and a myth that you have to start out with one-on-one clients. I feel that that is such a huge misconception. And I don't want you to think that as a coach or as a new coach, especially, that is how you've got to start this thing. You do not. However, it is a great way to get your feet wet if you're new to this. And when I say new to this, new to the space where you are working with people to achieve an outcome. Now, for a lot of coaches, maybe it wasn't anything formal, but they had been working with people to achieve an outcome. Many coaches were educators. Many coaches were in ministry and did things where they led groups of people to an achieved outcome. Well, one-on-one coaching is no different in that regard. But let's talk about some. I think I got 5 benefits to one-on-one coaching. Yes, even though I gave you the stank face in the beginning of this, there are some benefits to one-on-one coaching. All right, so let's talk about what that looks like. Oh, and let me say hello, Mika Greer. Good to see you this afternoon on Carline Conversations. Blessings to you as well. All right, so benefit number 1, one-on-one coaching, goal accomplishment and goal achievement. Now, let me just preface this entire conversation with everything that one-on-one coaching is good for the client. It's all also good for you. So one-on-one coaching, when it comes to achieving a goal or an outcome, it is an awesome way to do that. All right. It's an awesome way to do that. with your client, you will create a plan of action for them. You will create a journey for them to go through. And as a result, your client will now have a plan of action. They will have a way that they can achieve an outcome for themselves. All right. So they will achieve this goal. They will love the results because you are going to serve them in excellence. It also offers accountability. And just as the client, now you become, the client, just as you are accountable. No, the client is accountable to you. Okay, y'all, listen, it's after 2 o'clock. Okay. There's a mutual accountability. Let's say it that way. There's a mutual accountability that takes place when you do one-on-one coaching. The client is now, they have to answer to you, and you have to answer to your client as well, because all coaches, most coaches, the majority of coaches, they offer things, right? They have promises. Hey, I'm going to send you this link. I'm going to send you this YouTube video. I'm going to send you this thing that I have for you. Well, now you've got to be a person of your word. All right. So accountability, it helps meet those checkpoints. Okay. And so with my clients, I oftentimes talk about the journey, having that framework or the journey. And so with your one-on-one client, you are able to see that your framework works. You have a tried and true framework, and it works because they are meeting goals, little micro or mini goals, as they accomplish and go through the journey with you. And when you work with a one-on-one client, there is a defined goal. So the client has a goal, as do you, but there are defined goals when it comes to that. So goal achievement, goal accomplishment is the number one reason for one-on-one coaching and why it can be so successful for you. It also offers the ability for you to have more confidence. So a lot of people come to me, and one of the things that they say they wish they had in their business was they wish they had more clients. They wish they had, they knew how to structure their offers. They wish they knew how to get more visible, and they wish they had more confidence. Well, let me tell you, confidence comes as a result of you taking action. Actually, confidence comes as you knowing that God has your back in this. Okay. If you want to go there, but it only comes as a result of taking action and proceeding, moving forward in the thing that you are trying to accomplish. So there's greater confidence in you as the coach, and there's greater confidence in the client as well. There's also more satisfaction with the client. So there is satisfaction with the client because they get one-on-one attention. I'm sure you give them a level of access to you, and it feels good. It's satisfying to know that somebody cares, right? How many of us, all right, or how many of you went journey through life or had seasons in life where you're like, dang, is it anybody looking out for me? Well, listen, coach, that is what you do for your client. You show them that you care, and there's a great satisfaction in that. But there's also a satisfaction for you as a coach because you are changing lives. You are changing lives. You are changing the trajectory of the path that people may have taken otherwise. Also, the number 4 reason is it helps build better relationships. It helps build deeper, more intimate relationships. And I know you're like, look, it's a client. I'm not trying to get intimate, but you should be. You should absolutely try to know everything you can about that client. So that way, especially as a kingdom driven coach, God can speak to you about how to serve that client in excellence. God can speak to you about what they're not saying that you can address in your coaching sessions. God can speak to you about things that spill over into their personal life. Okay, so it really is great for the relationship building. And I'm going to tell you this, okay? The other thing that I talk to my clients about is leveraging relationships, not exploiting, not taking advantage of, but leveraging relationships. And when you build deep, lasting, tried and true relationships with people, they will then refer you to other people because coaching is 80% word of mouth generally. Okay, that's an industry standard, 80% word of mouth. So you build a deeper relationship with your client, they are going to scream to the mountaintops about who you are and share that with their friends and loved ones. All right. Then the last thing is there is clarity of purpose. again, as a kingdom driven coach, a faith-based coach, a Christian coach, which we're all not the same thing, and that is a whole topic for another day. But there is an expectation that we have some sort of relationship with God. And as we develop our relationship with God, as we develop the relationship with the client, again, like I said in the last point, we are able to hear from him in such a way that we now help the client get clear on their purpose, get clear on what it looks like to walk out in purpose in their life. And while you do that, you also gain clarity of purpose for your own business. One of the things that I've always said is that coaching businesses, they evolve. They will evolve. And as you coach more and more people, whether it be one-on-one setting, group setting, et cetera, or hybrid or mixture of all types of things, you will learn more about you as a coach, and you will learn more about how you coach. You will learn more about your purpose as a coach and why God created you in this season for such a time as this to reach out to the people that he's called you to. So let me review these one last time. So there are 5 points to this. Okay. So when we have one-on-one coaching, you're able to achieve your goals. You're able to accomplish the goals with the client. That's a benefit. Greater goal accomplishment, greater confidence on part of both you and the client, satisfaction on both you and the client, better relationships for both you and the client, and clarity of purpose for both you and the client. Now, let me give you a few. I can't give you all the good without telling you the real. It does take a little bit longer to scale a one-on-one coaching business because you've got to charge more. Listen, we will not ever be able to replace our time with money, right? Money will never be able to buy back any time that we've lost, but it's time consuming. So you got to charge appropriately for that. And it will take a little bit longer to scale, but that doesn't mean it's impossible, because it's not impossible. All right. So that is a disadvantage, is that it does take a little bit longer and it is a little bit more time consuming, spending one-on-one. That's why they say charge more for your one-on-one clients to make up, for not having a lot of clients. There is a coach now. He is definitely a definitely a high ticket coach. Definitely. All right. But he's got a 2-year long waiting list, and his clients pay, I want to say $185,000 for his coaching, and they have to put up a $50,000 non-refundable deposit just to get on the waiting list for his coaching. He takes 4 clients a year, 4 one-on-one clients a year. So he makes a lot of money. So I don't want to say that's an extreme example. It's not an extreme example. There are a lot of coaches who only take a few clients a year, and they charge appropriately for that. Right? So one-on-one clients, let's just start with this, because it is my goal that everybody consistently make $10,000 a month or more in their business. So how about this? What if you had one-on-one client every single month? You got a new client. That's you're at $120,000 a year just in that. You got a $10,000 client, you got a new one every single month. That's 10 clients a month. Can you handle 10 clients a month that you might speak with twice a month? Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you have a day where you have 2 clients a day, and can you do that? 20, like I currently work more than 20 days a month in my business. How nice would it be for me to be able to just have 1 client per month to service, right? Or get a new client each month. So I'm just saying, and that's at $10,000, and that's what my one-on-one coaching is right now. Price is going up, but that's what it is right now. So just think about that. Okay. So one-on-one coaching can be very beneficial. And again, mine is just 10K a month. Some people, they're much higher, much higher. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. God says that he gives us the power to create wealth. So if you have an amazing coaching program and people want it and people need it, charge for it. The word talks about he that offers his services and charges for it is blessed, but he that doesn't offer that service for what it's worth, they are cursed. Where is that found? That is in That is in Proverbs 15, I want to say. Oh, I'll get it for you. But the word is very clear about that. Listen, I want the blessing. Okay. I want the blessing. So I'm going to charge for my services. All right. Okay. So that's not what this is about. This is about one-on-one coaching. Tomorrow I'll be back with group coaching. Okay. All righty. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching this. I'll see you later.